Well, to this now, President Cyril Ramaphosa will have to wait until Monday to find out if his private prosecution by Jacob Zuma will commence next week. The High Court in Johannesburg heard Ramaphosa's urgent application to interdict the case. His legal representatives say he doesn't have the authority to investigate crimes. Advocate Ngwako Maineche says the president cannot investigate prosecutor Billy Downer and journalist Karen Moore while they are being criminally charged. Ramaphosa is seeking an order to block Zuma's private prosecution, but that judgment has been reserved for Monday.
And remember, the president is not an authority that investigates crime under our constitution. Can you imagine if any minister can receive a request to investigate crime and they're eavesdropping in your telephone calls and investigating crime? They are authorities that the constitution says are law enforcement agencies that investigate crime. And this is a person who was himself a president. He knows it. Even as president, he couldn't investigate crimes. How could he say that he asked the president to investigate crime? And when the president took steps, that in the taking of those steps, just because there hasn't been an outcome, the president is an aggressive effect or has defeated the ends of justice.
All right, we've got the point.
The second point related to that,
I'm sorry to interrupt you, carry on.
Is that there is something unsound in the request if it is to investigate a crime. Because this very crime is before the criminal courts. They are prosecuting Mr. Downer and they are prosecuting Ms. Moore. How does the president, in parallel to the courts, investigate the crime? That's just unsound.
Now, President Ramaphosa's lawyer arguing that if he appears before a criminal court, the ANC's step-aside rule will apply. Zuma's lawyer, Dalim Pofu, says that even if the matter is ruled out of court, the step-aside rule will still be in effect.
The entire step-aside debate is actually evidence that this court should not grant this relief. Why? Because on their own version, the so-called step-aside rule kicks in, so the harm related to the step-aside rule kicks in once you are charged. Right? So that has happened already on the 15th of December 2022. So let's assume for a minute this court grants this relief that is being asked for here. The step-aside rule will still be operational because the only two things that can get the president or Mr. Ramaphosa out of that jeopardy are: one, that the summons and the charges are set aside in Part B, not here. Two, that the public prosecutor, the private prosecutor withdraws the whole thing. Apart from those two things, if he is, I don't know if he is vulnerable to a step-aside rule, then he will be, even if you grant this relief. Because the charges will still be there until the day they are set aside, expeditious, or rather on an expedited date or whatever. But not, this court is incapable of getting him out of that jeopardy.